what's going on, everybody? Afflicted Gamer here, and welcome back to another Division video. It's Friday. It's time for the weekly Rogue 29 vendor reset. Yeah, I finally got my character to level 29, so I'm going to go ahead and try to put these out every single Friday, hopefully Saturday at the latest. Trying to juggle it between, the regular vendor reset and this one. So hopefully the video is helpful. If so, please drop a like on it. It's much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for more Division content, as like I said, I will try to do my best to have these out as early as possible for everyone. Your first stop is at the Dark Zone gear vendor here in the base of ops for an AUG A3 Para XS. 21.5% critted chance with Unforgiving, Predatory, and Destructive on it. Keep it as is or re-roll it however you wish. Second item is a Advanced Firearms mod, 102 firearms with 3% skill haste. For those of you that are still running skill haste in this Dark Zone bracket, go ahead and pick it up if you do need it. Alright, the next stop is down at Camp Hudson. Come on over to the gear vendor. He's got two items for you. First up is a rapid chest plate, 510 electronics. God, that feels weird. The numbers are so low. 4.5% enemy armor damage, 8.5% exotic damage resilience, 45% ammo capacity. And if you scroll on down, there is also 3.5% ballistic shield damage, in case anybody is running a ballistic shield in this bracket. We'll find out. If you are, please put it in the comments below.
Hey, it's not like I'm doing a whole lot of business anyway.
I guess not. Alrighty, over at the Cavern safe house, he has a enduring mask, so if you are a solo player, this could be quite helpful, or even in a group. So we got 435 electronics, and we've got 4% health on kill and 9% damage to elites. So if you are taking down landmarks in between fighting other players, the damage to elites will come into effect. You can keep the health on kill, reroll it if you wish. You guys know what you're doing by now if you're in the Rogue 29 section, so I really probably don't need to explain this, but it's here if you need it.
No worries. Come back another time.
See you Friday. At the Kerman Station safe house, she has one item for sale. It's a military AK-47, 18% enemy armor damage, vicious, destructive, and swift. Swift is in the free slot, so go ahead and re-roll that for something else if you don't have a better assault rifle for the moment.
You watch your back out there.
Thanks. Alright, come on up to Dante's Run. The gear vendor has one item for sale, and it's a Advanced Firearms mod, 126 firearms, and over 1200 health. Alright, moving on up to the Firewall safe house. He has a rehabilitated mask with 3% crit hit chance, blind F resist. You can keep that or reroll it if you want to. I'm actually going to pick that up myself. And on top of that, there is a Advanced Electronics mod with crit chance on it if you want to pick that one up as well.
Hey, a happy customer is the best customer.
Know it. Alright, over at the Southpaw safe house, the gear vendor has a pair of gloves. They're not as good as Savage gloves, but they are astute. First 3 bullets of your mag have a 5% higher chance to do a critical hit. We've got crit hit chance, SMG damage, and skill haste. Get rid of the skill haste for crit damage, and you have yourself a pretty decent pair of gloves if you don't have a pair of Savage gloves.
See you around.
Alright, making our way into the Dark Zone now. That was everything for the Light Zone, which was quite a bit. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments if there are specific items in particular that you are looking for. For example, accomplished knee pads or not accomplished knee pads, things like that. Just throw that kind of stuff in there if you don't mind. At the West 31st Street DZ checkpoint, she has a Advanced Stamina mod, 114 stamina. I know a little bit on the low side, but it does have 1% crit hit chance on it. So for those of you stacking your crit chance, pick it on up if you need it. Stop begging, lady. Next stop up at the West 34th Street DZ checkpoint, she's got a Reckless chest plate for sale here, 423 stamina, 5,500 health. Sorry, the small numbers are so I'm still got to get used to that. 4% health on kill, which you can reroll, and 48% ammo capacity in the minor. So I'd go ahead and pick that up if you need it.
You'll be back.
Be back next Friday. Alright, at the West 39th Street DZ checkpoint, he has one item for sale here, a prototype performance mod, 5.5% first aid self-heal. I would go ahead and pick a few of these up and throw them on your build, which actually I'm going to grab a couple myself.
We're square.
Sounds good. Alright, at the West 42nd Street DZ checkpoint, there's a nimble holster for sale here in case you missed one last week. And we've got over 400 across the board, and skill haste as the major attribute, which you can obviously keep or reroll if you need to. Okay, up at the West 53rd Street DZ checkpoint, she has a tenacious mask for sale, 469 firearms, enemy armor damage, and increased kill XP in the minor. You can keep the kill XP if you want to for ranking up, or reroll it for something else.
I'm sure you'll be back.
Alright, down at the East 31st Street DC checkpoint, there's a couple items for sale. In case anybody's running a skill build in the Rogue 29 bracket, there's a Navy MP5N, 22.5% crit hit chance, adept, talented, and capable. Capable's in the free slot, reroll it for whatever you wish. There's another nimble holster here in case somebody prefers this one because the firearms are a little bit higher than the rest, but that is it for this checkpoint.
Stop wasting my time.
You're a bully, you know that? You're a bully. At the East 34th Street DZ checkpoint, he's got one item for sale here. Advanced Prototype Performance Mod, 1.5% pulse critical hit damage. So if you don't have a 2%, go ahead and pick that up.
More consumer confidence.
In the DZ02 safe room, she's got one item for sale here. There's a rapid chest plate, 454 firearms, 4% enemy armor damage, over 5,000 health, and ammo capacity in the minor. So I would take a look at that in case you are in need. Relentless backpack for those of you that are running a skill build, just in case you want to pick this up. It's here for 43 electronics. Skill power as the major attribute, bleed resist in the minor. Keep it as is, or reroll the bleed resist for ammo capacity. The choice is yours. So actually there was two items.
Stop wasting my time.
At the East 40th Street DZ checkpoint, she's got one item for sale here. Advanced Firearms Mod, 117 firearms with 1% crit hit chance.
You'll be back. I know it.
Up at the East 58th Street DZ checkpoint, there are a pair of Savage Gloves for sale here. Firearms, 425, assault rifle damage, crit hit chance, and pistol damage, which you can obviously reroll for crit hit damage. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of these up. I would say grab them if you can as well.
I'll be around.
Alright, in the DZ08 safe room, there are a couple items for sale here. First up, we've got another Vigorous Chest Plate, 485 firearms, over 5,000 health, 9% exotic damage resilience, and ammo capacity in the minor slot. On top of that, again, we have Savage Gloves, but for those of you that are a marksman, you might want to pick these ones up. Marksman rifle damage, crit hit damage, pistol damage, which you can obviously re-roll for crit chance, and 490 firearms. Now, on top of that, for those of you that are, a fan or watch the regular vendor resets, there is a very special item for sale here this week that you cannot pass up. The Tulip Jacket is back, and it is in the Rogue 29 bracket. Pick this up and you will be the best, horrible, mean rogue player in the Dark Zone. Don't pass it up, and I'm telling you, you will never lose a gunfight. You guys have a sense of humor, right? Alright, that was everything we had for sale this week in the division for Rogue 29. I hope that there wasn't anything in particular that I missed that you guys are on the hunt for. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But if there was anything, please leave it in the comment section below. Also, let me know how I did for my first weekly vendor reset for Rogue 29. And many more are on the way. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully there was some cool stuff that you needed, like the Savage Gloves and whatnot. And again, drop a like on the video. It's much appreciated. And I will see you guys soon in the next video or in the next live stream.